Hi, everybody. Come on in the classroom. Come on in the classroom. Come on in the classroom. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. The school bell is ringing, bitch. As you guys can see, I am not home. I am actually in South Florida because one of my cousins passed away. I'm here for a funeral, and one of my dearest cousins, loved him to death. Loved him. He was always a great supporter of mine. So I'm actually in one of the rooms I grew up in down here in Fort Lauderdale. And I just made me a makeshift little thing or whatnot. I went to Walmart, got me a little equipment because we got to get into the things today. So excuse the change in scenery. Excuse, the way it looks. But nonetheless, we're going to get into it. Okay, first of all, I just want to say, I've been doing these ANTM chats now for 2 years. I think we'll celebrate 2 years in August. And what started off as a hobby during the quarantine to talk to the people who were a part of my second favorite show of all time, because nothing will ever beat Charmed. The Power of Three will always set us free. And we got the buying timer right now because I already know. But seriously, what just started off as something just to do has grown and turned into something more than I ever would expect. And I've done over 100 interviews with contestants and judges from America's Next Top Model. I've been in magazines and major news publications, and I've had the chance to meet other content creators, interview, stuff like that. Never in a million years would have thought any of this stuff would happen. I just want to say to everybody, thank y'all so much for y'all support. Thank you guys so much for your love. Thank you so much for recognizing what it is that I'm doing here. And it's never to bash anybody. It's never to expose anybody. It's only to talk to the people who we've grown up loving and watching for years on reruns on one of our favorite shows of all time. Never would have thought I ever would have gotten Tiffany, but she is here. And it's really because of you guys. Like, yeah, I'm kind of cool, but it's really because of you guys out there watching. So I just want to say I am so grateful. I'm thankful. I have read every question. We're going to get into it. Y'all already know. I'm not an interviewer. I'm just a nosy bitch who just be having time on her hands and who's not afraid to ask the hard questions. So, without further ado, let's bring the icon in here. Guys, please share this live. Share this live with your friends, your family, your loved ones, people who you think will want to know the tea. Oh, wipe my camera. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Didn't I tell y'all I was traveling today, y'all? Let me see what I can wipe it with. Let's wipe it with this. Hopefully she don't fall. Is that better? Is that better? I have a privacy screen over it, so I really can't see. I can see the screen, but I can't really see the screen. Is that better? Is my camera better, friends? Is my camera better? Is the camera better? Is the camera better? Season 1 RuPaul filter. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I fucking hate y'all. All right, let's get her in here. Now, I'm a spank her for having this hard-ass name. Rebel __. There we go. Invite.
Oh, let me back up.
What's going on, Tiffany?
Hey, boo. I don't know.
Doing?
I'm good, but this is my first time, like, I don't know. Do I need to turn it up?
Well, you look amazing.
Thank you.
I can hear you. There may be a little lag. Are you connected to Wi-Fi?
No.
Are you able to connect to Wi-Fi? It's dope. What y'all think out there?
Cause you're bright. Do this.
Oh, mama, I went and got me a light, girl. I got off the plane this morning. I went down to the Walmart on State Road 7. I said, I gotta get me a light. I gotta come shining bright for my girl Tiffany.
Bitch, I tried to get a light, but I went to Amazon, opened it today. It's not the light. I'm blurry.
No, you're fine.
Oh,
you're a little bit blurry. And
right,
then, do you have headphones?
Headphones?
Mm-hmm.
No. Maybe we should have talked about that before.
My bad, sis. I'm sorry, girl. I was just so excited. And then I was trying to get down to Fort Lauderdale.
Should I try to wipe my screen? I don't know. Let me wipe the screen. Hold on. Wait, what happened? Oh, okay. No, is it better? Same thing.
I mean, it's good. I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay.
I mean, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we good.
Okay, perfect. Tiffany, what is going on? It is so great to finally meet you.
Life. You so cute. You so damn extra. It's so cute.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. So I'm just gonna kick it off. A lot of people wanted to know, why did you agree to do this interview with me in the year of 2022 of our good Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Can you curse on live a little bit? I don't want to
really
curse.
Girl. You
I don't
want to curse.
But no, most of the time, I just be doing shit. It's like whatever my spirit leads me to, I just do it. So, my spirit led me to check my DM and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I was like, all right, cool. Why not? Mm-hmm. And then I started looking at your page and everything. You so adorable and so cool. So it was like, all right, this could be fun.
I appreciate that. Like I told you on the phone, everyone has been pulling for me to talk to you. Like, you're in the class of you, J. Cole, Janice Dickinson are like the 3 top people during my time doing these interviews that people want to talk to them about. So I was literally just like sitting in the kitchen, like eating. And I was like, is this Tiffany messaging me back? I freaked out. So I'm again grateful for you agreeing to do this with me. I'm like so stoked. I know they're stoked. Have you seen the internet's reaction to you doing this today?
Yes, I did on my page. You done got my junk all doing the most. You got some soldiers. It's like, I thought it was going to be a couple of 5, maybe 10, but you got 100. I'm like, wait a minute. What did I sign up for? Because
I thought it was going to just be a little yang around the way.
My daughter, you see, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know what I done signed up for, but okay. You got
literally. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I be cutting people off. Go ahead.
And I literally told you on the phone, I was like, Tiffany, are you sure you want to do this? Because the moment that I tell the world that you and I are doing this, it is done. It's done. She was like, yeah, go ahead. So you see, everyone's excited to see you, Tiffany.
But I feel like, yeah, because you was like, and I should have known it when you was like, I said something, you was like, oh, followers, you don't know what you get yourself into. I'm like, okay. And then it's just been non-stop on my phone all day, in the morning and night. It's like, I'm just going to put the phone over here, because, yeah.
So, how does it feel to be a pop culture icon? Because you are, like, everyone has seen you in some sort of iteration, whether they watch the show, whether they just know that viral moment, whether they see you in a GIF, a meme, a parody, a spoof. How does it feel to be a pop culture icon?
First of all, you're doing too much with that word, first of all.
No, you're an icon.
I don't want to be no damn icon for nobody screaming at me. I'm going to be an icon for something else, just for me, in my own world. I don't have to be it for anybody else. But it's funny now. I can laugh a little bit, and I'm old now. So it took me a while to be able to laugh because you know how the fans do. They be all in your face when they see you in Walmart or here and there, and they swear they know the whole thing. So it's kind of like, at first it was a little like, ugh. And now I deal with it. It is what it is. If I was getting a check off it, it'd be run it up, please. But if I ain't get no check, it's like, okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks.
So, and I just want to give a disclaimer now. I'm looking down at my questions. Some of you guys are questions that I pulled, just so you know I don't get off on a tangent, because I will, just to keep me organized. So I want to know, let's go back to cycle 3, the cycle that you first appeared on our TV screens. What made you audition for America's Next Top Model back then?
My grandmother. My grandmother was the one who set me up with all of this. She used to watch the show, and she could never really get me to do it because I was out being a 21-year-old or 20-year-old, whatever. I was, Miami. So I didn't really want to do it. And then she was like, oh, you should do it. And my grandma's so extra. She likes that whole glamorous thing and everything like that. And I did know of Tyra. I thought Tyra was beautiful, and I knew she was a model. But everything was because my grandmother wanted to do it. So then I was like, all right, cool, let's try it out. And that's what we went with that. We went to the auditions in Miami. I don't remember where it was. And they did pick me that time, because I think she made me go like 3 damn times, 3 seasons. So yeah, and then that's when y'all.
And so before we continue on, I'm curious to know, what was your life like before you even auditioned? Like, I think the general public knows you had a child and you were with your grandmother, who was like your backbone. She really supported you. But can you tell us more about like what Tiffany was, what her life was like at that time?
I'll give y'all a little brief summary, because y'all should have been watching the show. And if you watch the show, Tyra mudded it. She made me tell this story 1,000,001 times. Basically I was in Miami, popping pussy on a handstand, having fun. I was in it, but we was doing it. So, I wasn't missing nothing by going. I mean, what did I have to lose? I was here just living Miami life, and going, sticking and rolling, and I was just living. So it was like, okay, shit, you want me to go? I may as well go. And I don't have nothing to lose. But I really don't know anything about the show. Being older, I wish I would have studied it more, and I would have knew what to expect. But it was just like, let's go. What I got to lose?
I'm trying to behave myself, and I'm trying to stay professional as possible, but I'm from Fort Lauderdale, 950. Tiffany is from Miami, 305. That's basically like next door cousins. Like, we basically cousins. So she is saying stuff, popping pussy on the handstand and sticking and rolling and what did I'm trying not to go bananas on this live.
I forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Out there, they'll catch up. Google got Urban and
Listen, I've been talking to these people over at least 100 times. They know I don't give a fuck. I'll slip into it in a quick second, and I'll explain that shit later in the comment section. So you get on cycle 3. Tell me, what was it like for you leaving Miami, deep South Florida, getting on a plane, jetted off, and like ushered into this world of TV? There's lights, there's cameras, there's mics, there's other girls, producers, so much movement. What was that moment like for you?
At first it was cute. At first it was like, oh, this glamorous thing, because all I knew is I'm going to go be with Tyra. Like I did catch a couple episodes where, it seemed very like warm and welcoming on some. And it was just exciting at first, because it was like, damn, they picked me out of all these people. Like, I'm finally good at something. Like, they picked me. So, but when we got there, it was just different. But I was gonna say I was a goop, but I'm like, I was already wild, so cycle 3.
What were some of the things that stood out as different to you?
Well, everything was just different because it was production. Everything just felt so set up. Like, we didn't get to go and mingle with, you know, I think we were in LA. Yeah, we didn't get to go and mingle. So it wasn't nothing that, you know, we got to hang out and stuff like that. It was get in the van. We going this way and the other. And I was so lame back then. Like, I was doing the most in the van, saying weirdo shit. It was just like, we was putting on for the cameras to a certain extent because it was who I was. But it was like, when them cameras hit you, it's like, oh, LA, let's look at me, I'm here. And now it's just like, oh God, I was just like doing the most.
I'm curious to know, from what you can remember, what was the onboarding process like for you? Like, do you remember the psychological exams, any like
you trying to
medical examinations? No, I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah. So
don't do me like that.
I didn't pass the mental test the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But I just think the questions they was asking was so weird. It was kind of like if the police pull you over and you got such with it, is you gonna tell the truth or is you gonna stash? And it's like, nigga, we gonna or like, and so they put all these questions, and then if you don't answer them correctly, they make you think you're crazy. So I felt like I shouldn't even told the truth because I thought by telling the truth, they would appreciate me more. But they ended up sending me to anger management. So I had to go to anger management before they would even put me in the same room with everybody else. And yeah. Oh, I'm blind, bitch. You know, it's been 15 years. That was the fourth time. That was no, I think I failed it the first time. Then I did the anger management, and then I went back to the fourth. Yeah, I'm right.
Okay, so help me line this up. We're going to do it together. I got you. So you audition for the show. You make it to casting where it's being filmed and televised.
Yes.
You hadn't done a psychological exam yet. You did it once you got there?
No, time out. No, I'm moving.
No, it's okay.
From Miami, I went to LA. It was a process. I'm taking y'all to 4 because I done said too much. I'm taking y'all to 4. We went to a hotel and we had to do like different things. That's when Eva, that was that season. So you don't take the psychological test until it's time to move in the house. So that's why I skipped over. My bad.
Got you.
Put me back in. Yeah, I it was to get into the home. I had to go to what you call it, but the whole little. We went to the hotel and we did like different little like modeling pictures and different stuff like that. That was the whole bar fight thing, yeah. And then we went to get in the house. You have to take a psychological test. And, yeah, I think I'm trying to remember exactly because it was years ago. But
okay. And the only reason why I was asking is because I was going to bring up, of course, the infamous bar fight that happens in Cycle 3. Got a fan question. This is from Hazel Hart, 385. With the bar fight that occurred in Cycle 3, did production put the finalists on ice? And was there ever a case of a potential legal action?
Put it on ice. What that mean?
So the contestants have come on and told us how the producers used to put y'all on ice, which means y'all can't talk, y'all can't move, y'all can't breathe, y'all can't do nothing. Y'all just gotta wait until they tell y'all to melt, I guess.
You talking about the bar fight?
Yes.
How did that all everything to me seemed like a setup. So we was already, like, before we left, Tyra was like, oh, if you guys go out and you get in a fight, or if you do this and that and the other, you're going to jail, and we're not going to bail you out. So we're like, all right, cool. So we went and we were dancing, and it just always seemed like production was setting something up, like setting something up to happen. I'm not saying they did, because I learned the hard way that I don't think they were, but you never know with Hollywood. But it was just LA girls is real thirsty for like reality show attention and stuff. And I didn't know that. Like I said, I was from Miami. I just had went out there. So I didn't know that, it was what it was. And it seemed like it was set up. So, we did the whole little dance thing, and I'm, bitch, I twerk or do whatever we gonna do. And then it went left. So I didn't realize that shit was real until a bitch threw a glass at me, and it was like, oh, serious, this was it. And I've been in a lot of fights. Usually I just take that ass whooping. But I think the deeper me that was in there was like, bitch, don't get your ass whooped on TV. Pull out all it was that, and no girl, Yaya and the rest, they wasn't finna help me. Everybody was thinking like, they knew it was real. I guess because they know that fake LA life, but I didn't know it was thirsty for attention. It was like, y'all doing too much. But
did you get in trouble at all with the show after that moment?
No, Tyra, she didn't get in trouble. How? We wasn't get shit. It was like he wasn't finna kick us out. You know, they wanted the ratings.
Mm-hmm.
They needed me. Mm-hmm.
And so, is it safe to say that, based on everything I just heard you say, the reason why you didn't get into the house cycle 3 was not because of the bar fight? It was more so because of you not passing the test.
No. I didn't get picked. They have this whole that's why I said it was for me to go to the 4th house. I didn't get. They did like a ceremony where they like we had took some pictures and they said something about we were going to a room to see who got picked. So that's I think they called. I don't know how they did it. If they called numbers or they handed us or whatever. But I didn't get picked. So then Takara, everybody was crying and hugging, and I was like, "Don't fucking touch me! Don't touch me!" And yeah, that was that. So yeah, and then I went home. And that's when the magic started, which I already knew because I can't get sued now. I already know the 4th season. I already knew that because before I left, producers whispered to me and they was like, they were saying things like, oh, you know, just about the anger management and different stuff like that. So I already kind of had it in my brain that I was going to go. I spoke with some producers and I knew I was going back to the 4th when they say you go get your anger management. Woo. Welcome to 4th cycle. So I already knew.
Before you even left 3rd season, you knew that you was
before. Yeah, just like I knew you was gonna win the 3rd one before anybody. Oh, don't.
Wait, you just can't say that and keep skating past it. How you know Eva was gonna?
So I already knew that because Tyra was literally up Eva's ASS the entire time. Like they were going to do lunch and stuff. You don't move like that. It's all of us. So Tyra was doing the most. She was taking Eva. Like I heard she went to lunch and this was just what we heard. But why would we lie to each other? It was just us in there. So we already knew, even though Eva was a bad bee, I'm not gonna take that from her. But we knew Eva. We knew Tyra was so up under this girl. It was just like, why are we here? Like, like, go ahead and give her a check. So we already basically knew. We knew.
Muffy Queen, another question from the fans. I love doing these. Cycle 3 of them. What you drinking?
Juice. Jesus juice. Jesus juice. Wine.
I'm over here drinking tequila and Fanta. I want to fight.
I shots, but you know, bitch, I gotta go back to work.
This is from Muffy Queen. Cycle 3 of America's Next Top Model is my favorite cycle and possible favorite season of any TV show ever. Wow. Can you talk about, you already did that. They want to know about your time with the girls. So you spoke about Eva. What do you remember about Eva, Takara, Yaya, some of the other girls that cycle? What do you remember about them?
Okay, and it's gonna sound like I'm being a little fake because I know they're gonna be like, well, damn, I talked to you after, but yeah, Eva was a bitch from the entire time. From the time she came to the time she left, she was a bitch. She used to make fun of this skinny girl, like she was like super thin, white girl. And she was like, "Oh my God, you're just so like ugly, or like you're skinny, you're so bony." Tyra, bitch, she ain't tell that. But and I don't have nothing against Eva because Eva do your thing, boo. But I'm just saying, like, she was a bitch, and that and Tyra had the nerve to say she don't want to cast another black bitch. Well, hello, like make it make sense. Like all that new stuff Eva doing now, that's cute. But sis, we know where we came from. So yeah, she was a bitch. Takara was to me, Takara was cool. I know she came down here like she came down here and you know I think I asked her to go to a party with her, or maybe she asked me or something like that. And because I was in groupie mode trying to be around people who was on, which I know, you know, and I didn't go. And after that, you know, I think I talked to her maybe once or something like that. But to me, Takara was very like, she wanted to be in the industry, wanted to be, you know, woo. She really wanted that life. Yaya, I didn't know anything about Yaya, but I was so ignorant in the brain when I first got on there. I didn't think that she would even get that close to winning because I didn't know how beautiful she was. Like my eyes were so brainwashed at the time, thinking that you got to have this white girl look, like the models look like this and then the other. I looked past all the beauty within her. She's beautiful. So, yeah, but I didn't get really close to Yaya or any of them. My grandma's obsessed in love with Eva. I think she loved her more than me, but my grandma loves me. I think all of the company. I'm gonna cook for you. You don't even cook for me. But
yes. Eva's gorgeous. I was looking at old episodes of Housewives this past week, and I was like, that bitch Eva is disgustingly beautiful.
She was. And Hollywood get to her and make her forget how beautiful she already was. Cause she a bitch was fucking with Eva. Now.
And I mean, and if Mama really wanted to, they really can't fuck with her now. Like if she really revved up and she really revved up, they can't fuck with her now. Like really fuck with her. Anyway, so this is from ANTM_PotLeadum_SmizTooch_Bussy. That's their ad name, girl. That's their ad name. In their respective interviews with me, and these are all the contestants from Cycle 4. Yubi talked about how fun and funny you were. Rebecca described you as awesome and said she has a lot of respect for you and what you've gone through. Michelle described you as sweet and tough and said she would love to get back in touch with you. Brittany and Kenya both talked about how much they loved you and how much fun you had together. How does it feel to know how highly the other girls thought of you?
That's cute.
Well, this is a perfect entrance into my favorite part of doing these top model chats. The folks out there, their favorite part of doing these top model chats. Drum roll, everybody at home. We're about to get into ANTM roll call, where I name everyone who was cast on your cycle, and you have to tell me the first thing that comes to your brain, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's ugly, whether it's indifferent. Whatever the first thing is that comes to your brain when I say this person's name, you have to say it. Tiffany, are you ready? And I think I know the answer. What you say?
I'm always ready.
First on the list is Britta.
Who that?
Girl, she was the first girl out.
What? Who?
Britta, yeah. Am I saying her name wrong? Britta. Janice was like, she looked a little, elderly in the face. That's what Janice said.
Girl. Pass? I think I know who he's talking about. Oh, she had like a body. She was like kind of I don't think much. Oh, her that was you? I don't know her. I seen her, but like, girl.
Hi there. I'm Seth Decker, a queer indie film director. I have an amazing opportunity this summer to direct a queer slasher comedy in historic Salem, Massachusetts. As amazing as this opportunity is, we've decided to put together a small Indiegogo to help us with renting professional equipment for our team to use. I've personally invested everything that I have, kind of like Kevin Smith did when he sold his comics. I didn't have to sell my comics. You can see a bunch of them hanging up on the wall of my albums, but basically everything I've been able to save up since COVID started is what I've invested into this myself, and we just need a small boost to get us there to rent some amazing red equipment that we can use to make a really great looking movie. The elevator pitch for this thing is basically it's Clerks meets Halloween, kind of centered around an LGBTQ cast, and I'm really excited for this. I'm excited to bring a new slasher villain to the Pantheon. You can learn everything you'd want to know from our Indiegogo. If you just search Montressor Media or The Bludgeoning, it'll take you right there. You can reach out to us on Twitter as well at Montressor Media. If you'd like to ask us more questions, you can talk to us directly if you want to find anything out directly before you even donate. This is a time-sensitive campaign, unfortunately. If you're seeing this after May 23rd, the Indiegogo is probably closed at that point. However, we do still have a Patreon, and I've decided to extend all of the Indiegogo gifts to the Patreon. If you just send us a message and let us know that you missed the Indiegogo and still want to contribute, I will get your name added to that list and get all the prizes that you deserve for your donation level. I don't think there's any reason that you shouldn't be able to help out just because Indiegogo has a close date for us. So I think that's the way we're going to run it. There's amazing giveaways with every donation level, with the top levels giving you an actual IMDb producer credit. Yeah, I'm not messing around. I'm going to do thank yous for a lot of the lower levels, but if you're donating at a high level, you will get genuine IMDb producer credit, and I'm really excited about that. That's Shrimp right there. Say hi to Shrimp. And you can say bye to me. Thank you so much for watching this ad. I'm not good at ad stuff. We could really use the help, and I'm really excited to be making a queer comedy slasher up in Salem. It's kind of been a dream of mine. Oh, you can see Harvey there too. I'm just a cat guy that wants to make horror movies. I hope this is endearing to you enough to check out our Indiegogo. Thanks for having us on this channel to promote the ad, and thanks for checking out our stuff.
I don't know her. I don't know her. Oh, I don't know her.
How was that first photo shoot where you guys were posing as aliens in this New York City, Manhattan set with the cars? Nigel Barker was a photographer. Janice was there. Nole was there. First date on set. How was that?
Weird as fuck. Because how you want to tell me I look ghetto alien when you got aliens coming out of a fucking police car? Like, how the two go together? You want me to go to jail? Which one? I'm confused. And I never model, and it's like, put your legs and and Nigel act like he was, who the hell died and made him the king of god of modeling. Like, it was just, and then we were there for so long. Like, we were there just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So it was always like, please just hurry up and get this over with. I can't live like this. Like, no. And it was my first one. Like, what you want from me? Ghetto alien. I think it was that little short, little tubby one who said that. She was a ghetto alien. Yeah. Okay. Why was the alien even in the police car? Did you ask yourself that? Why? You tell me. You watch the show. Why were we aliens in the police car? Exactly.
Crawling. They had y'all crawling and posing. How long did you wait that first day?
We were there for at least 12 to over 12 hours, like probably longer than that. So we were getting up at like 6 in the morning, and we had to hit it. We had to go down, and it was a lot.
How was the first panel? Walking into the judge's room. I'm pretty sure it was a long day.
The first day, let me all the way back to the first day. I really don't see it really, because every time I'm in a panel, I'm getting yelled at. So I don't really remember.
Mm-hmm.
But it was definitely scary. Every time we went in there, it was like we was going before the judge, and it was like we finna be in trouble. Yeah, it was deep.
Do you remember the first feeling you had when you saw your first photo? I mean, it was a ghetto alien that was getting arrested in New York City, but the judges liked it, and it was a nice photo. What did you think?
Well, first of all, you only we're in that room for at least an hour, So you may think the judges love it, but they telling us all kind of stuff back there, like you look stupid as fuck. Your eye was this way, and you was over here, and that. So y'all see the little cute little ending when they're like, "Oh yeah, it was cute." No, they be ripping us apart. They be talking about our clothes. They be talking about your hair. It was just a lot. And like I said, I don't remember them saying they like it. They said I was a ghetto alien. So even though right now in this state of mind that I'm in, I love being an alien. Maybe not a ghetto one, maybe like a wild child alien. But it was just weird. It was just like, it was weird. It was a lot of weird moments.
Omitting the moment that we all know about that we are going to talk about, what was like the craziest thing you ever heard in judging? And you was like, bitch, what?
I was always like, bitch, what? I don't know. I got talked about every damn episode. I don't know. I just felt, we always just felt not good enough no matter what. And I always was just out of place because I didn't feel good enough anyway, because like I said, I didn't know anything about modeling. I didn't know about designer clothes. I didn't have those things. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That don't make or break you. But in that industry, you need to know something. And it was just weird.
Yeah.
Everything was weird.
Next on the list is Sarah. Don't tell me you don't remember Sarah.
Show me Sarah.
Now,
Sarah with the swoop.
The swoop.
Sarah, I don't remember her much. I know we talked, but I don't remember her much. So I guess she was cool. I think she was cool.
Now, this was the photo I told you I was going to use for you because I think the photo is Naomi Campbell stunning, the house down, boots mama, gorgeous, fabulous, everything. That photo with you and those flowers and that dog and your hair and your cheekbones and you were Tiffany, you don't like that photo?
That photo ugly as fuck. Just like...
yeah.
No.
That photo was not ugly.
You got it. Everybody entitled to their own opinion. You got it, boo. You got it.
How was that photo shoot for you?
Because they expected us to stand up with them badass dogs, trying to pull them back and hold them and not make faces, and don't look at the male model, which you ain't got to worry about because he was not T. And then they got it was a lot. It was just everything was a lot. Then they had white people doing my makeup, and white people can't really do us like that unless you just got a magic hand. Like, you may find 1 out of 10 or 100, but you got them doing this, putting all this other extra stuff in our head. Like, I just felt like she didn't do us correctly. Like, if you're gonna put us out there, make sure you got us looking cute just like you. She was laid every damn day. Like, sis, shared. Come on now. And so it was just like, I can't even say one photo shoot where I was like, bitch, this it. Because every time I was like, this is so damn dumb. All right, this is dumb.
Oh, no. Next on the list is Brandi Rusher, who was like your good girlfriend on the show.
Brandi, I really, really, really loved some Brandi. Like, I love me some Brandi. It hurt me to hear. I think she had went through some stuff like some years ago. And I'm not antisocial, but I don't really do humans. So, I don't out and stuff like that. But I really do be thinking about it, like, on my heart for as much as I can without driving myself insane. And I just felt bad for her. And I really loved Brandi. I really did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of discussion and talk about Brandi, how she could have been in real life versus how she was presented on the show. I've seen people talk about, how bubbly she was, how happy she was. But for the most part, from watching the show, I feel like she was presented as angry with an attitude all the time. What is your take of Brandy, the Brandy that you got to know versus the Brandy that we saw on the show?
Brandy was so fun and so sweet, period. It wasn't, first of all, Tyra ain't gonna let you get her too much attitude. Sis got all the little producers and little security and stuff, so sis was feeling herself. It's like, I'm God, and y'all just, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't even the disciples. We was like some other type stuff, but peasants. But yeah, Brandy was a sweetheart. Tyra's not gonna let you get her too much attitude. Like, y'all be falling for that little soft Tyra, but Tyra ain't soft. Like, she got a little mouth on it. She ain't, that was fake. They like allowing you, though.
What makes you say that?
Because, like, I used to get in trouble all the time in the background because they used to do weird stuff, like take the phone. I couldn't call my son or like, just weird stuff. And then Tyra had this thing where she'll call and be like, let me talk to Tiffany. And it's like, oh, you were acting like a D-bag one of the photos. I'm like, no, I wasn't. And they just expect you to just not say anything and listen to it. But it's like, bro, I was not acting. I'm like, well, when I go in there, I want him to tell me that. Like, I was not acting out. So they put a lot of charges on you that don't really be on you like that. And they don't want you to speak up for yourself. And, you know, it's a little fake. But once again, it's TV. So,
yeah. Going back to Brandy, so do you feel like a lot of times when she had an attitude, from what you were seeing, do you feel like she was justified in how she was expressing herself?
I don't remember having an attitude. You remember an episode? Because I don't remember that much. Give me an episode when she had an attitude.
So, like, there's the first episode, well, technically the second, when you guys did the Ghetto Alien photo shoot. I'm sorry, called the Ghetto Alien photo shoot. The alien felons, honey. And she was just kind of groggy because she felt like she had been waiting around all day, and she kind of had like a banter with Nigel. And then when she would come to panel, they would always say like she had like a cold disposition. Thank you, my friends down there in the chat. During makeovers, she didn't really like her makeover a lot. Like, those were like moments, like probably like the 3 top moments. They were like, Granny, you can't be acting like this. What say you?
That deep. You know, white people and black people think attitudes be different. Yeah, we were complaining. Duh, we're gonna complain. Like, it's like, oh, we still here. But it wasn't like she was being a diva or anything. Like, she was not ever. Like, she may have complained about some things, but who doesn't complain? And then if you had hair in your head and Tyra called you up here to shave it off, it's like, it's a shocker. You ain't supposed to feel something for a life-changing moment. That's a life-changing moment. Whether you can grow it back or not is, you know, my phone, I need to charge it. But go ahead.
Go get the charger. Go get it. No, go charge it. Can you plug it up while it's...
No, I'm good. I'm gonna see if somebody got one in the back. I'm sure they gonna know. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Next on the list is Noel. My son.
It wasn't really, he just was there. Like, he was just like, who?
Noel.
Oh, Debbie.
Not No Lane.
With that little dog.
No, not No Lane.
Who is we? Who?
I got you, girl.
Hold on.
Here she go.
Anthony, I need a charger.
We were selling our love.
Wait, time out. Okay, right back.
No, you fine, girl. I'm going to sing until you get back. We were selling our love on moonlight day. We can hear the whistle singing. They seem to say, you have stolen my heart and gone away. As we sing our moonlight song on moonlight day, our moonlight day. Is she back? No, she ain't back yet. I should test how Miami she is. Let me see something. Let me see. I'm trying to time when she come back in. Let me see as she jump in the song and start singing with me. Let me see how Miami she is.
All right. Look at him.
Get involved with a nigga, stop on a nigga, take all the dough, then I die. Because I'm a Nancy, I live a dead bro. I'm the jazzy type.
Yeah.
And I'll only let it if he.
No, can you rotate it?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna just have to hold it. Yeah, I gotta hold it.
I think you can rotate. See if you can flip it.
I ain't
Take your
flipping.
time, girl.
Thank you, boo. All right, I'm just gonna do it like that.
I was trying to sing a song to see if you knew it.
Can you put it side?
What song? Let's sing it again.
Get involved with a hitter, slob on a hitter, take all his dough, then I dodge the hitter because I'm a nasty. I live a hitter, dead bro.
No, I'm old. I'm more of a Trina girl. I was a Trina girl then. I don't
Girl,
know.
that's Trina.
Oh, that's Trina, bitch. Oh, bitch, wait, say that again. I don't know that one.
Get involved. Get involved with a hitter. Well, I'm trying not to be bad because
You give it Santana.
Dead bro.
Yeah,
That's
no.
a coat, another brand new coat. I'm the jazzy type, and I only let it eat it if you ask me right. My coochie mad tight with more juice than the great king. You feel the skin, so it ain't no fun till the tongue ain't in. Whoa, now this is when the madness stop. A nigga fucking with your tongue till you lit my heart. I got a body like a coat by the watching. So when I work your mouth, don't talk. Okay, you don't know that one.
Bitch, I don't know that one. I know all the rest. I know. I got an ass so big like the sun. That's the type of stuff I'm on. Yeah.
You got a mouth over.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, you know what? We Trina. We 305. We have no choice. We had no choice. Even though she taught me a lot of bad things, but it's life. I ain't gonna blame. I'm gonna blame my mom.
Well, Trina said if she had again if she had a chance to be a virgin again, she'd be by the time she's 10, all glass to the motto.
Yeah, if I had a chance to be a virgin again, I'll be a virgin right at this second. Yeah.
I know that's right.
I ain't giving it up.
Praise Jesus. Noelle.
She was a pretty girl. I think we got into it a couple times. I don't think it was that deep. I think I was just hating on her because she had one of them diamonds that time, and I was kind of jelly. Mm-hmm. But we never had no beef. It was no beef with no. We actually, all the girls actually got along.
What is your take now in 2022 on the Got Milk ethnic race swap photo shoot that you guys did with the baby?
It's not that deep. People so damn extra. It's not that deep. Even though I don't know their meaning, I can't speak for anybody but myself. But even looking back now, like we're human. It's not that deep. Like it was a photo shoot idea. That's what I feel. I don't think they were going out their way, but you never know people's intentions. But I don't feel like they were going out their way to make it racist or anything weird. We even joked when I think what's the white girl, Brittany? She was black, and she was like, "My name's Shanika," and like I said, once again, I was ignorant as hell then, so I don't know. Like right. Now I probably would. I still don't think I think it was racist. I think it's more things that we can be mad about than somebody dressing up as another race and taking a picture.
Yeah. I hear you. I just confused photo shoot weeks. I was actually supposed to ask you about the Zodiac photo where they had you with the lobster claws. I thought you looked dope, Tiffany. You don't like none of these photos. Oh my God.
That one was it was fun. I know they had us like up on some stuff and it was cute. It was fun. It was I had fun on no shoot. So yeah, I don't want to be negative Nancy, but it was not one shoot I'd be like, girl, we did that. We had fun. It was none. They all were very uncomfortable. Very weird. Very not giving. Very
Next on the list is UV Gomez.
Is that the big eye? Well, I'm big eye too. But that's the one with the big eye with the super cool. Super cool girl.
Yeah.
She was different. For me, from what I see, she was pretty cool though.
Next on the list is Rebecca.
Rebecca was cool. After because me and her got kicked out at the same time, and you know they send you to a hotel where you're not supposed to go nowhere, and I don't think we were supposed to call nobody or anything like that, but we did what we wanted to do. And Rebecca was cool. I got to know Rebecca. She was very just the opposite of me. But she turned out to be pretty cool.
Can you hear me?
She was cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just got tired of them saying I sounded muffled. I just was trying to block them because my granddaddy is cleaning the lawn before people come over here. I was trying to keep that sound out, but I'm pretty sure this is better for y'all. Yeah. Okay, next on the list is Tatiana.
Let me see a picture.
You know, I find it funny.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't remember nobody that wasn't cool.
I don't, because it's like, why?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You don't remember nobody that wasn't black.
I think she was a bitch. I think she was a bitch. But I don't want to say that. But I don't think I think she was a bitch. I think she was a bitch. I think she was a bitch.
Final answer.
I think that's what she was. Mm-hmm. That's my final answer. Because I really believe, because I remember them eyes. And I know they used to get on her about them eyes, but she had like these like eyes, like, I got eyes, but she got like, boom. Mm-hmm. And I think she was a bitch, just like her eyes.
Did you participate in any photo shoots after you got eliminated?
Of course. Everybody named Mama wanted us to do it. Now I got to pay for them. But before, like, as soon as you get off.
No. I mean, I'm sorry, baby. Like, sometimes we've heard some contestants say after they got eliminated, they didn't go home. They still participated in the photo shoots just in case paparazzi was looking, and it was just a tactic not to show the show progression if anybody was like snooping around. Like if they saw everybody, they really couldn't tell who got eliminated.
I think that happened, but I don't think it happened with me. Because like I said, we were in the room and we wasn't supposed to leave, but the only time we snuck out was at night. And yeah, I don't remember all that. But I remember that, but I don't remember all that. I don't know.
Gotcha. How was the gas station photo shoot for you when you had to deal with the elements, the wind, the rain?
Once again, it's dumbass shit. Because Tyra knows she's not finna take no picture where the water is slapping the crap out of your face. Like, it slapped us so bad, it slapped the makeup off. Like, we were out there, and then she's like, well, look good. And it's like, how? We would look better if you would have just washed our face and let it hit its, a natural face. But with the makeup and all that stuff coming down, it looked crazy. It was crazy. It was weird. Again, weird.
Being a maniac top model fan that I am, I always pay attention to the photos that Tyra takes before you guys come to panel, and it's always supposed to be like a play on like what you guys did. And it's so funny you said Tyra wouldn't let the water smack her in the face, because I remember her photo for this week, and she was like in this like up pose, her knee was up, and the water was like doing like this like little dance in front of her, and her hair, she had that fire engine red hair. No water was on Tyra. She said, "No, ma'am."
Duh, I don't blame her. You ain't about to put that on me. I am the show. You bitches gonna get this water, and I'm gonna get this. I am the show. So no, you're not gonna splash some water in my face. If I was Tyra, but everybody else, play your part. That's all we can do.
So I know we're gonna get into it once we start talking about we were rooting for you moment, but I'm constantly hearing you talk about this attitude you perceive Tyra had, almost like an elitist attitude. Was she really walking around like that, or like acting like that?
Because all y'all see is that Poppy, oh hey, I'm Tyra and I love you guys and we're girls, and you get about 5-10 minutes of that, if that. And it's not, because when you look at it, you think it's like a sisterhood and you all sitting around kumbaya and we talking about life. It's not like that. It's not a sisterhood. It's like, okay, she's gonna come in, she already knows what she needs to talk about. She's gonna talk about it with you, and then she's gonna send you out. And it was times where like she would be eating or something like that. And I know it was a time when she was eating with her friends. It was all us in the room. And I went, it was like a buffet kind of. And I went around to go get my plate. And she thought I was going to sit there. And she was like, oh, because I thought she was going to sit here. And I looked like, bitch, I ain't going to sit over here. I wouldn't even want to sit over there anyway because I would be too nervous. So, you know, I just got my little food and went and sat back down with the other girls. But she was a celebrity. Like, come on. Like, she had to have some kind of, you know. But it's not like what you think. It's not like, oh, we all sisters and we hanging out and it's, you are girl. Nah. It's not like that.
Next on the list is Michelle.
I love Michelle. I put Michelle through so much. Michelle. I put her through so much. But I feel like I got her through a lot. But I love Michelle. And Michelle just became a different person. It was like, bitch, who is this? Because she got a little... And then she started acting like Michelle really grew into something else. But she was... Actually, Michelle went from being like a sweetheart to kind of like a little bitch. she was, but it could come from people always bothering her or something like that. It was like always being like the quiet girl, and then she just like turned up.
Yeah. I got some more questions about Michelle a little later on. Next on the list is Christina. And the people in the comments said they think you're confusing Christina for Tatiana because Christina was like the ice. They were calling her the ice queen. I'm gonna show you Christina.
I was there, but okay, y'all.
You said it wasn't no mistake.
It was not.
Oh,
well, let me see a picture first. I'm just talking. Let me see.
I'm gonna show you the picture. I'm gonna make sure.
Girl, right there. Hello, because people keep calling my phone, stalking my life. No, she was a sweetheart. That girl right there, that's what Tyra and them was saying about her. But I did get it confused. I don't know. Them bitches look alike.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm confused. I'm so confused.
This is Christina.
She might have been a bitch. I don't know.
Christina.
Okay, that's Christina. Okay.
This is Tatiana.
Bitch, they the same. I don't know.
Oh my God.
No, I don't. I swear I don't know. I don't know. No, I think Tatiana is the bitch. What's it called? It just look like it. But I don't know. And I apologize if you could show me 1,000 more pictures of them together. Them bitches look alike. I don't know.
I got you.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
No, it's okay. I'm enjoying it. They enjoying it. Next on the list, a black girl. And she is watching right now. Kenya.
I love Kenya. And not because she watching, because I ain't scared of nobody. Nobody don't put no fear in my heart. But I really liked Kenya. I think Kenya let me wear her shoes. Kenya gave me some heels, I think it was. I probably had that bitch shirt. I mean, her dress and her shoes. I don't know, but we were like the girls. Like I said, we got along. Kenya came down here. She stayed with me and my grandmother for I don't know if it was a couple days or something like that. And we went to the club and got it popping, you know. And I haven't spoke to Kenya in forever, but yeah, Kenya was my girl.
Kenya lives down here still, I believe. I believe she's Miami. She lives in Miami.
Yeah, Kenya was a white girl to me though. I was like, yeah, because I'm just okay, Kenya, you got it. But she turns up. Kenya was so cool. She was cool, but she from Cali, so I was trying to figure out how she's from Inglewood, and she was on some other type of time. But everybody's different.
Next on the list is Kaylin. Oh wait, no, I'm so sorry. It happens. It has happened again. I don't know why I keep doing this. She's gonna kill me, and I love her so much. What are your thoughts on Brittany?
Brittany was cool. I think Brittany said one thing. I think we had one argument, and I don't know what it was about. But you know, I was skinny, and my mom was bigger than me. So I was like, if you keep talking shit, I'm gonna put you in that dishwasher. Like, we was in there about to fight, and we were in the house. It wasn't no photo shoot. No, we was just in the house. And I don't know why we were arguing. I don't remember. You could ask her if she remembers, but that was it. She was drunk most of the time. So.
Oh my God. Now Kaylin.
Kaylin was cool. We had our ups and downs. She was Kaylin was cool. She just used to try to be deeper than she was, but she was cool.
What you mean deeper than what
really
she
sweet.
was?
Because she used to try to get on us about stuff, and it's like, sis, like, you bring it down, girl. We gonna do what we want to do. I don't care. She was trying to be. It was situations where, because I used to get upset about the camera guys. I'm like, God damn, like, you gonna stalk us all day? Like, literally, I used to pull a cover over my head because they would put the camera in your face while you sleep, this and the other. So I used to have moments when I used to cuss them out. And she was like, oh, well, didn't you say? Because I was like, oh my God, they so effing worthless. And you want to be a cameraman? I was just trying to make them mad, which I was a bum ass bitch. I had no money. But I was just popping my, So I'm like, she's like, oh, well, you just said that you would do anything for your kids, and they have kids too. Girl, shut up. You know, I ain't talking about all that right now. I'm talking about why they got this camera in my house. You worried about all this other say the world, blah, blah, blah. It's like, sis, you got a boob job. Don't try to be super deep now.
You trying to light us like it up.
She was so nice.
And the last girl, Naima.
Naima was fake deep too, but Naima was different from what I've seen. Now I see that all the time because, we got Instagram, and I really get to see, everybody be trying to be in different tribes and trying to be in this box and boo doo doo. But she hey. Oh, I'm at work, and one of my clients just walked out, and I'm gonna kill somebody, and I know y'all watching me, so y'all need to come get him. But anywho, hey Felix.
Hey.
Okay. I own a adult daycare for special needs, so yeah. And he just walked in. The staff was have him in the back, and I know they watching me, so they need to come get him. Oh, don't run in here now, and that door's locked. You have to go around. Yeah. So anyway, I forgot the question.
Tiffany, I love you. I love you.
I'm gonna kill him.
I love you. Naima.
Yeah, Naima was cool, but like I said, she was and I can't say I don't want to really say fake deep because, like I said, I was ignorant as hell. But she was different. She was like, oh, I'm calm. Hey, Felix.
Hey.
You gonna go out the door? You gotta twist it. Yeah, my son's coming to get him.
Hey, Felix. Felix want to be part of the party.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go open the door. Hold on.
No, handle your thing, girl.
2 seconds.
I'll sing another song.
Hey,
Shake your body, body. Shake
right.
your body, body. Shake your body, body.
No, you can't play Street Fighter. Let him go that way. You'll play Street Fighter in a minute.
Come on, Felix.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm back. Yeah, like I said, Naima, she was cool, but she was more of the quiet type, and she was actually the good girl. I think that's probably why I thought she was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna keep this thing going. What are your thoughts on runway diva coach extraordinaire, Miss J. Alexander?
Miss J was and I don't know how people are backstage or like behind closed doors, but he was so sweet. Like, you just want to see him. I think either he helped me, and I don't remember. He helped somebody take their weave out, and that touched my soul. He was back there, like he was back there with us. He was just making sure, like, I really loved him. He was so sweet. He wasn't like the other one.
I believe, was it when he helped Brandy take her fur off and made the little teddy bear with the froze? Was it that?
I don't even remember that. I guess so when you're in the moment, you
Mm-hmm.
don't really, because it's like y'all see 1 hour of 4 days.
Yeah.
So we be so, it be so much
Mm-hmm.
stuff going on. We don't really remember exact. I don't.
What are your thoughts on Mr. J. Manuel, who was your creative director at your photo shoots?
He wanted to be Tyra so bad. He wanted to be Tyra Banks so bad. He was cold. He wasn't welcoming. Very standoffish. Very, I think, I don't know who he thought he was, but he wanted to be Tyra so bad. And it was so many times I went to him, this is not your show, sweetie. Play your part. And yeah, that was just that. He was not welcoming. He was not somebody who we wanted to be around. Not me. Like, he was just not it. He was just not it. But everybody changed. I changed. So shit, I hope he changed. Or not. It's his life.
Okay. Next on the list is Nole Marin.
The puppy. With the puppy.
With the dog. What was the dog name? Miss Minnie. Miss Minnie.
I don't know the damn Miss Minnie. But yeah, he was a diva. He was a diva, but I did see him when we went to like the reunion. We were getting ready to do the reunion or something like that, like the show. We went to LA for something, and he spoke.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't nobody who I want to see again or nothing like that.
Empress Minnie. I'm sorry, Empress Minnie. May she rest in peace. The dog died a couple years ago.
Dogs die every day.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Next on the list is Nigel Barker.
I thought we talked about him.
I know, but we officially talking about him.
Oh, he was just there. Like, he was just like the model looking photographer guy. He wasn't welcoming to me. I don't know if the white girls got a different him, but it wasn't nothing to remember. It was like he was there and that was that. No coaching, it wasn't nothing like that.
Okay. And we still have the fan questions to go to, and we still have to talk about the moment. What moment we're talking about, but I'm going to go ahead and say her name right now. What are your thoughts on Miss Tyra Land Banks?
I don't really have too many thoughts. Tyra's Tyra. Tyra's Tyra. I don't think that I really got to know Tyra, so I can't really speak on that. But with my experience is she's a fake ass bitch. Before the show started, before the whole 6 or 7 episode came out, Tyra used to literally call my mom, not my mom, my grandmother's house, because I was at my grandmother's house. She used to call and, try to act like she's checking up on me. Oh, hey, girl, I'm just calling to check up on you. The episode's going to be coming out. I just want you to be prepared and whoop. And I'm like, okay, the first couple times I talked to her, but then it started getting like, I was over it. And because she's like, oh, I want to be your mentor. Because right after the argument, she came to the hotel. Her and her mom, she used her mom on me because her mom was so sweet. And they was like, Tyra, I want to have a meeting with you. So we went to a room and I had a meeting with her and her mom. And she was just telling me, she was like, Tiffany, I just believed in you. I believed in you so much. And I wanted you to win. You remind me of me. You're a blank palette and your face, blah, blah, blah. Woo. So I'm like, oh, I did an interview right behind it. So she done sauced me up and I'm feeling all some type of way. I'm like, I love Tyra and Tyra loves me. And, she's going to be my mentor. Woo. She called me a couple times once we went home. And, she just was prepping me because after the show came on, it was like, I'm holler at you. And it is what it is. I don't, she don't owe me anything, but it was just like, oh, okay, you finessed the kid. Like, that was cute. You got me all the way to the episode to make sure I ain't say nothing stupid because at the time, I could have gooped out and because people want to know what really happened and what she really said. But I'm like, I'm riding with Tyra. I don't know Tyra like me. And it wasn't what it was, but it's okay. She probably had producers telling her what to do. She had to make sure her show was good and everything like that. So it's nothing. I don't really feel anything from it. Like, I mean, of course I feel, because it was a big part of my life and people know me from that. But to, and I know, you know, the whole, did you learn something from this? I learned things that I learned the hard way. I feel like I learned it the hard way. I didn't learn anything about modeling. I still dumb to that. But, yeah, I learned things about life the hard way, like I do most.
Okay, so, and I want to spit it back out to you to make sure I'm hearing it right. So you're saying that Tyra, you felt like Tyra was talking to you, keeping up communication with you, saying she's going to mentor you up until the moment that that episode came out. And is it that like the communication went down from there? It decreased?
It decreased extremely. I think I talked to her maybe once or twice after that, because when Kenya came down, Kenya was in Miami, and she told us, she was like, listen, both of y'all black girls don't need to go at the same time. y'all competition. There's only so many that's going to get it. And then I had put on a couple pounds, and she was like, which I did on purpose, and I thought I was killing it. But she was like, you need to lose 10 pounds. And I'm like, okay. All right. So she did give us, you know, like I said, she wasn't, and everybody's definition of being a mentor, I guess, is different. We can use that. But I just thought that as a mentor, you would have mentored me a little bit more than that 2 times. Like maybe said, oh, you can go to this one because they like black girls more, or fix your hair like this, you know, or, you know, if you're going to be my mentor. If not, shit, let me go and we're done. But you ain't got a lot of kicking. You don't got a lot of me. Like, and you know, it is what it is. Young Tyra was young. Wasn't she like 30 something and she was at her prime? She had to get that coin. So she had to get that coin and protect her name at that time. So
I'm so sorry I missed this iconic A&TM legend. What are your thoughts on Janice Dickinson?
Not much. Age has really caught up to her, and she looks a mess. She always tried to make us feel like we were just like, oh, you got a tattoo on your chest. Well, sis, you should have been worried about aging, because you look a hot mess. She went from looking like one of the girls on the thing. She's always say, oh, she looks like me. No, sis, you don't look like that no more. You favored it when we were on the show, but now you don't let yourself go. And how you feel now? You done tore us all apart, and your old ass look a mess. But she cute. She cute for sure. But yeah, girl, please. She talked all that trash. Didn't her and Tara fall out? They was acting like they were such BFFs. And girl, bye.
Did you ever see Tyra and Janice get into it?
They had their little words, but it wasn't nothing deep like that, because, like I said, Tyra was that big. You're not finna get cute with Tyra. That was her world. Like, you, just like me, y'all not finna get cute. I don't even want nobody to talk. I don't even want nobody to talk today. I'm talking today. So Tyra had that energy. It was her show. You could say a little piece, but you're not gonna get too cute with Tyra Banks with the bank.
Bankable Productions.
And she had it. I looked up to her. She had it. She had it.
What are your thoughts on Ken Mock?
Who?
Ken Mock.
He was a really cool guy. That's a little short Asian guy.
Yes, ma'am. Oh my God. He
was so adorable. He was adorable. I think that's the one who let me know I was coming back to the show. I think. He was cool. I mean, I'm not going to act like I liked him, because I don't want to say I like you. That means me and you had like some kind of relationship, but we were talking. But when he was around in my face, he was cool. He was a very laid back guy. He was super cool.
Okay. Well, girl, you just concluded A&TM Roll Call, and I honestly think it was really one of the most iconic we have ever done. Everybody, where you are in this world, give Tiffany a round of applause, because that was a show-stopping moment. I got some fan questions here for you. If I pause, it's because you've already talked about it, so I'm trying to like pre-read it and read it out at the same time. So just give me a little grace. Okay. So Maria Balin _ Miguel. She is asking, rumor has it you were a pre-selected winner. What's your opinion on that?
That's a damn lie, because ain't nobody told me about it.
Oh my God.
Pre-select what? If they pre-selected me, I would have won. they knew. Just like I knew I had an Emmy that Naima was gonna win. Now I'm not gonna say she was hanging out with her and all that. I just kind of felt it. And maybe because she was really good, you know. And Eva was good, but we knew Eva was gonna win. Like Tyra was up or behind. But yeah, I wasn't no pre-selected. Nothing. I was pre-selected ghetto one that y'all want to try to make Cinderella, try to act like I never had weave in my hair before, try to act like I'm coming from this, that, and the other, which my life wasn't that glamorous, but it wasn't as deep as they made it. And I blame myself for going along with it. But at the time, it's like, you know, we stretched the truth. Why not? I've been lying all my life. Why not, you know, lie for the show?
Yeah. Another question from I am Meek 87. Oh my God, yes! They're talking about you coming on today. I live for this queen. My question is, what did producers do behind the scenes to cause drama? Do you remember any specific occurrences?
Who, me?
Yes, ma'am.
What did I do to cause drama?
No, what did you see anything that the producers did behind the scenes to cause drama?
Well, everything was about causing drama. They already asked us certain things that we didn't like and this and the other. So they already kind of knew the personalities and the producer, I'm not going to say like that, like they were egging us on, sitting there just egging us on, but every situation was for us to react. It was reality TV. So I wouldn't say they were like pushing us to go argue because you give us a drink, we don't need nothing else. I don't even need a drink. But yeah, it was just everything was already set up for a reaction. So if you want to say yes, then yes. But everything was set up for a reaction. We said ask them where we're going. They're like, no, you won't find out till you get there. And what we doing? Like we were never prepared for anything. Everything was a surprise. Everything was a secret. Now I'm lying. I ain't really lying, but the little, what's the name of the interviews? When they be like, oh, how do you feel about such and such? And I'm like, oh, they cool. And they be like, well, they said you did this. And I'm like, what that bad? Oh, let me go back. Because I know but I just can't remember. I don't want to lie, so I can't remember. But it was times where, you know, producers would give us a little tea and we'd be like, oh, I'm acting different. When I get back, nobody better not talk to me when I get back to this house because I'm a spaz out. So yeah, the producers, they played their little part and but they were doing their job, making a reality show.
Ashley Morgan Fink is saying, holy shit, this is amazing. Well, my question is, what did she think of her makeover? It's one of the best from the show ever. I agree.
Well, coming from where I'm from, it's nice. It was nice because my weave, I always had cheap weave. I always had that cheap weave from the flea market. So when I got the good weave, I was like, okay. And they was like, oh, you looking like Tyra a little bit. And they was like, oh, Naomi Campbell, because they used to say I favorite Tyra, but then she hated that. She was like, oh no, I see more Naomi, or I see Beyonce. And it's like, Beyonce? Okay.
Beyonce?
Girl, for real. With my dark, beautiful self. So beautiful. I'm like, okay, I'll take Naomi, but it was just always like when I got that, I think she was like going make more Naomi, and I really did like it. Like the first day I liked it until we got back home, and yeah, it's like they didn't help us maintain it. So now it's all frizzy, and I got the I ain't gonna talk about myself. Go ahead. It wasn't blending. So yeah.
I got you. I understand. I know exactly what you're talking about. I got you. But like you didn't have any makeover nightmares. Like some like Michelle, like from the bleach, her hair was like and her scalp was itching.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have nothing like that.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's talk about the tennis challenge. When the guy was out there playing tennis with y'all, it was giving y'all a hard time. Before it got revealed that it was a prank, what was going on in your brain about the treatment you had just got from this tennis instructor who's lost his goddamn mind?
it was giving fake. But like I said, I really didn't. I still didn't know. Like I still didn't. Like because I thought the bar fight was fake. I got hit in the head with a glass. It was like everything was like really set up to it seemed fake. It was it was fake. But at the same time, it was annoying. So it was just like, bruh, like chill out. Like, and then he started talking about my grandma. Hey, don't talk about my grandma. I can talk about my grandma. Don't talk about my grandma. So, yeah, but it wasn't that deep. It kind of read fake. He wasn't a good actor. They should have got somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of grandma, this is from Arian Int Pod. Sorry if I messed that up, friend. He's saying, "Oh my God, Oliver with the dope interview again. Ask how her grandma is doing." And if she remembers the bacteria eating disease that was on the show, and she called her grandma asking if she heard about it. First of all, how's grandma?
It's grandma's birthday today.
Oh, it's grandma's birthday?
Yes.
Oh.
It's her birthday today. She grown. She's 71 now. She grown. But yeah.
We gotta sing happy birthday to her. I'm so sorry. We gotta sing. Everybody. I wish I could bring everybody on live right now. We got 554 people watching. I'll lead it, show it to grandma later, and let her know that we love her and we're wishing her a happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Grandma.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo.
Yes, and tell her we still reading a book in 2022.
We were so serious about it because we didn't know. We like, bro, I think she's dying. Like we thought she was dying, and I'm like, oh my God, like grandma. How you really feel? I always call my grandma. I used to always call my grandma for everything, everything until they start taking the phone. Then I gotta act stupid. Mm-hmm.
So walk me through the beginning, middle, and ending of the whole flesh-eating bacteria saga. So, like, Michelle started having this thing. Then y'all get a phone call. I believe it was through UV who said there was like a flesh-eating bacteria. And then your grandma was like, girl, if y'all don't stop and go sit down and read a book somewhere, y'all don't got nothing else. Walk me through. Did y'all really think she was dying? Like, really thought she was dying?
Bitch, I thought she was dying. She was going to give it to me. So I'm like, we got to investigate this because sis ain't gonna be in here with it. It said it go from one to the next. So if her face falling off and they just adding more and more makeup, and we were concerned for her. Like that was my girl. And I'm like, grandma, just look it up because we didn't have internet and all that other cool stuff like y'all have. We just knew this girl face every day. I'm like, your face is falling off. It's off. And we got to do something about this. So I called my grandma, and she's just like, y'all need to read a book. And it's like, thank you for thinking about us. Are you serious? Get out.
Is that Felix?
No, that's my son. He work here, but he about to not work here.
And I stand corrected. It was not UV. Am I saying UV's name wrong? I thought double L's is the Y sound in Spanish. Maybe I'm fucking it up, but it was not Norel. I'm messing it all up right now. I'm so sorry, y'all. Noel, who was on the phone and got the call. But okay, thank you for clearing that up. Thanks. Okay. So here we go. We're getting to the day where the episode where you got eliminated. And the first question I'm going to ask you is from Alberto Garcia. My question for her is, can she say magnetic, charismatic, solid gold, and shocking pink? Love her. Take us back to the in-panel challenge of you guys reading the teleprompter. And you just seemed like you just were over it. You didn't want to do it. What happened?
Well, first of all, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm the fucking best reader on the planet. And they put this prompter up, and it's saying all these weird names, and I'm looking like, what? Like, it was just, and I already was over it. Like, I think I was just like up to here with everything. And that's when I said something about y'all always humiliating us, because me and the girls were talking. I'm like, it don't seem like a competition for us to be models. It just seemed like every chance they get, they want to try to, you know, find something weird or find something to, you know, make us look crazy. Or I was over it. So no, to answer your question, no, I probably can't say it. But bitch, I got Google, so mind your business.
And so in that moment, what made you decide not to like power through it with a smile? Like, what made you allow those emotions to like manifest up in that moment in front of the judges? Like were you not afraid of like getting reprimanded? And I feel like I already know your answer, but like you were like visibly like, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. Like what made you go that route?
I was already over it. I was already over every single thing. And y'all talking about laughing and smiling, like everybody handles things differently. So it was so much pressure. Like it was, when I first got it, I was so excited, but then it just became like just a bunch of pressure. And then it just was like, damn, like we always knew that it just was just a lot. Like I was literally over it. And I'm not trying to say if I wasn't over, I would have read it better. No. I probably would have laughed through it because I'm goofy as hell. But it was just everything just all together. And then they don't be laughing. Like, they be looking at you like they own our lives. I wouldn't even go on a reality show where I'm going to let you judge me no more. Like, I'm not even that type of person no more. But then it was just like, we're in front of you trying to impress you. Like a bunch of little goofy monkeys or something. Like, I don't know. But it was just like, I'm over this. Like, and then Tyra did whole, because you read better than most of those girls in there. With that fake caring thing. And it's like, sis, if you really cared, you wouldn't even put me out there like that, honestly. Like, you would have showed a little clip, but if you really, like, the way I ain't gonna skip forward to your little question about the whole little breakdown thing. Go ahead, I'm gonna let you work.
How was the photo shoot earlier for you, the Wonder Bra photo shoot?
Dumb as hell. Because I told you, all of them was dumb. First of all, he was groping the crap out of us, like,
Rebecca did. I just spoke to Rebecca probably 2 chats ago, and she said she felt very inappropriate energy from him.
He was rubbing too much. It's like, bro, you doing too much, and then it's hot, and it's like, get on him, and it's like, bro, he ain't that damn cute, and then we not gonna be, what are we selling? And I don't mind, you know, I was on the pole, but that don't mean that I want to be on his pole. Like, I don't even, No, you're doing too much. You trying to copy a little feel from this little shoot, and you losing yourself. It wasn't comfortable at all. And then they made us feel bad about that. It's like, because when you're modeling, you have to let such, and it's like, so you want me to let somebody just make me feel super uncomfortable and just go through it because it's a picture that I'm not even getting paid for? Maybe if I was getting a couple dollars, I would have probably been like, but I wasn't even getting a coin. So you're not going to do this.
So with your performance at the photo shoot that week, and then we go into panel and we have the challenge where you give up, and the judges are like, she basically kind of started like reprimanding you kind of then a little bit, at least from my perspective. That's the way I viewed it. Did you think you were going home? Did you want to go home? Were you like, girl, I'm tired of this, I'm ready to go?
But first of all, no, I didn't want to go home. I didn't want to get kicked off. Like, I'm not going to sit up and be like, oh, I just want to get kicked off. Like, I was over it, but who the hell want to get kicked off? I was trying to go to Africa or wherever else they was trying to go. I wanted to just make it to go out of town, out of the country. And I didn't get that. And it was just, I still didn't, like I said, everything just seemed so staged. I never knew what was going on. I didn't know if she was doing it to get me in. Or I didn't know if I just didn't know. We just didn't know. It was just, everything was so confusing.
And so this is, I won't say I'm shocked to hear this, but this is like interesting to hear you say that you still wanted to like go on in the competition. Looking back on it, hindsight is 20/20 always. Do you think you could have like turned your energy around and kept on going with the competition? Especially like, I don't know if you saw the rest of the show, but like some of the things they had to do afterwards, do you think you could have done it?
when I said I didn't want to get kicked off, is because, like I said, who wants to just voluntarily lose, or if that's a word? Like, I don't want to just say I quit, I lose. But I was over it, and it was just like it is what it is situation for me. Mm-hmm. I don't want to lie and say I was hyped. I wanted to go out the country. That's what I want to do, and and I wanted to win if I could, because I felt like it would have changed my life. But yeah, I was over it. I don't even know. I just know that I wanted my picture though. I did want it, but I feel like every situation that they put us in, I was gonna try. Do I feel like my energy was beautiful. So that whole I was angry thing, it was weird. Like, because we had fun. Like, I'm a motivator. Like, I motivated the other girls. That's why I was like, don't cry. What y'all crying for? I'm not dead or anything like that. Like, we were joking. And that's when she got in her little feelings and her period was on. But, and that's why I give her a pass, because I know how that be. So.
Okay, we get in there. Boring Eric is asking, did Tiffany know that Rebecca asked to leave the show?
Who said that?
Rebecca in her chat with me. Oh, girl, I get the tea over here. The girl is telling me all the business. She said, and I can say this because she said it on the interview, and it's currently, you can watch it on the Oliver Twix YouTube channel, where you can watch almost 100 other A&Team chats, a little plug. But she said, basically, she got a phone call, and I'm going to chop some details out because I don't want to fuck it up. But she basically said she got a phone call from home that someone that was very close to her, a family member, but someone that was very close to her had, did she say car accident, friends? Did she say something happened where they were like injured and she needed to go home? Whatever happened, she wanted to go home. And so after she got that phone call, she said she started crying, and Kaylin came into the phone booth and covered her mic, covered her up, and rushed her out because she didn't want that shown on the show. She said that she spoke to the producers and she told them, because this involves, someone in my family, a family friend, I can't remember if it was a family member or whoever it was, she cared about him a lot. Can we not show this? She said, okay, thank you. They said it was a car accident. Okay. She did say it was a car accident. She basically said, can we not show this on the show, which they agreed. And she was like, I want to go home. And she said they told her, give them a couple days for them to work it out, because she just can't like up and leave the show with no explanation if they won't show what got her upset and motivated her to leave. She said they told her to stick it out, just stick it out for a couple of days. She found this out before she went to the Wonder Bra photo shoot, and she was very uncomfortable. They knew it, they saw it. But yeah, she asked to go home, and you didn't know that.
I didn't know that she asked to go home. I think I remember something about her crying or something like that. But yeah, we knew it was something. It that whole blank photo thing, they knew. It I don't even. You can just feel it in the air. Like, when you get ready to go home, you can just kind of feel it. And I thought she was gonna stay. So that's news to me that she asked to go home, because she didn't tell me that. Oh, I don't remember.
I'm so sorry I didn't ask you this earlier, but what did you think about when she passed out in panel?
I thought that bitch was dead. It wasn't no like fake nothing. I thought she was dead. I thought I lost my life with her. Like, no, seriously. Like, she didn't like, you remember when Tyra fell out that time off that chair and she was like, and you was like, oh, girl, bye. But she fell straight back and hit her head. And luckily she had that weave, because it saved the.
Everybody keeps talking about the weave that saved her life.
It's her life, because she wasn't joking. Like, that girl wasn't joking. She went straight back. I thought she was dead.
So from Tiffany's binoculars, what did you see? Because Rebecca said she felt like Tyra was very like nurturing and caring towards her, and that she got the medical attention. But what did you see?
Tyra didn't even freaking move. So, and she was dead. She was dead for at least 3 minutes. So I should remember Tyra coming to do anything. She was dead. She was on the floor, dead. She was dead, bitch. She was dead. when Tyra came, because I don't remember Tyra coming, and I wasn't dead at the time. She was dead. She was on the floor, laid out. Tyra and them stood up, and everybody was just looking like she was dead.
Well, I do remember watching the show, and Tyra did walk over to her, and I do remember seeing that Tyra did walk over to her and was like over her.
When? You remember we back there for a long time, so maybe she got up. I don't know. Was we still in the room?
I don't know. I don't know.
Probably was stage, child.
Do you remember Nole screaming, "Call the police"?
Probably, because she was dead.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
No, that was serious. That was one of my life.
Yes, it's serious, but why you gotta tell the story like this?
No, she had to get up, and she was dead. We were so scared. No, you laughing, but I'm so serious. I was so terrified.
All right, you ready?
I'm so ready.
Take a sip, take a breather. Everybody breathe in, breathe out. And I'm giving this to the real, I don't know. Y'all need to be too long. Let me tell you, here's a little Brandon one-on-one from a social media content curator. I do consultations all the time. Y'all, these long-ass social media names, ain't nobody going to follow you, want to at you, want to DM you. It's too much. Make it something simple. Your name, first name, last name. If they don't got that, she is first name, last name. I am. You ain't first name, last name. Don't be doing all it's too much. And y'all better thank God I be in a rush to pull questions, because I would not pull these things with these long ass ad names. You'll lose the prize just having a long ass ad name. It's too long. Anyways, here we go. Did you feel like when Tyra was yelling at you, she didn't want to give you the opportunity to speak your piece? Do you think she was genuine, or was she doing it for the show? Did she ever apologize?
It was definitely for the show, because honestly, I done said so much stuff like behind the scenes and stuff like that she should have been cussing me out. And it was like I said, it was her time of the month. And she kept saying, "Oh, I'm just not in a good mood. You know, I need my heating pad. I got my heating pad. Like, I'm not in a good mood." And I'll give her this. I have a type of personality where even if I'm not saying it, you can tell I'm just like, fuck you, man. So she was just, I guess when I went and I wasn't crying, I cried every freaking episode. Like, I cried so much, I was just like, I'm not crying no more. You want me to go home? Go home. Like, I'm not finna beg to be here. I don't want to try to make it seem like I'm finna beg you. Like, I'm over it. Like, you sent me home. Cool. Y'all don't cry. And I think that bothered her. Like, sometimes my sarcasm or my sarcastic personality, you know, everybody's not that tough. So that's when she had a little moment. And like I said, it was her show, so she can just do whatever. And then you're not going to hit Tyra. It was at least 30 people on the side waiting for you to jump off or do anything, and they on your neck by Tyra. So, you know, we had our little words. She said deeper things that y'all didn't see. She was like, "Oh, you can take your behind home." Now, I don't want to lie, but I think the bitch said, you can go home and sleep on your dirty mattress. But that could just be me being extra. But she did tell me you can go home and sleep on your mattress with your baby, your newborn baby. And she said a lot of deeper stuff. You know, when you arguing. She's like, "Oh, you don't know where I'm from," and woot-de-woot-de-woot. And I'm like, "Bitch, I do know where you from." And fuck Top Mom and fuck everybody who working and F all y'all.
Wait, you said that, Tiffany?
Y'all need the unedited version, because once again, I can't believe the girls didn't even tell you it was just bad. And he was like, "Well, did you learn from him?" Like, yeah, fuck Top Model. Like, it was just because I was in a bad space at that time, because she had been yelled, and I'm just there like, what? Like, why are we even at this moment? I told the girls don't cry. I told them, like, I'm gonna take it. It is what it is. I'm finna just go. And then it just went left. It was just like, fuck all this shit. I'll tear this shit up. You know, I had a psychotic moment.
Were you doing this in the room with Tyra, or was it once you left out?
Well, no. First of all, they walk you out. When we left, I wasn't in Tyra's space. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie like that because, like I said, I don't exactly remember. I know we had a exchange of words, and then we were separated, and they took me back into because it was a big house, and it was like a room where we go and get judged, and then they took me to go pack my shit. It's like, get up out of here. It's time to go. You go immediately. So I'm in there and I'm just packing. I'm just cursing and fussing and crying and whoop de whoop de whoop. And that was it. I'm not gonna lie and say I was in her face, which I wish I was. But and it was just crazy that, you know, it was just crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I remember when I spoke to Naima.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to get that started, but you know, hey, we here. I remember when I spoke to Naima, and Naima said from her perspective, she felt like Tyra was just being a mother chastising her child. That's how she saw it. Y'all, and I, you know, go watch the live. Did you feel the maternal energy from Tyra, or was it a different from you? Like, did you feel like she was coming from a place of caring about you? Like, oh my God, Tiffany, like, why aren't you taking this serious? Why aren't you, you know, like, I really wanted this for you.
Well, like I said, Naima's a Faith Deep type of girl. That's her energy. She's like Faith Deep. She's like always going to say what she thinks she's supposed to say. And that's her opinion. That's cute. But if you really cared about me, like, cause like I'm a mom, and if I yell, I tell my kids what it is. I give it to them. You know what I'm saying? I whoop, whoop, whoop. But, first of all, I'm not going to humiliate you. Like, I'm going to cuss you out, but I'm going to help you fix that. Tyra was never really there. So if me and you wasn't really like that, then don't come at me like that. Like if you were there along the way and you were helping me and you're like, Tiffany, I've just been giving you so much game and I've been giving you so much knowledge to handle yourself and I've been giving you this and showing you the way, then, you know, yell at me. I'm going to stand up there and I'm going to take it because I'm going to feel like, damn, you done did so much for me and I should have learned from it. But you ain't never taught me shit. And then you think I'm finna sit up here and you yelling at me like this, thinking that I'm you're being a mother. How, sis? You're not being a mother to me. You got your little moment. You got your little ratings up. She didn't come in. Like I said, the next time I spoke to her was when she came to the hotel with her mom. And that was just like damage control. Because like I said, when I left out, it was fuck top model, fuck everybody on it. And it was. But your actions show that. If it was no love, if you saying it's coming from a maternal instinct or whatever the hell she said, then you would feel some type of love. She didn't even get that. So Naima's just being Naima.
What do you remember the reaction from the judges? If you saw it at all?
Yeah, everybody was just like, huh? Like that was their faces. But like I said, like everybody had to know what was going on, and I really believe like that was just Tyra's time to shine. Like, I'm finna get on this black girl because if I was white, she wouldn't have did it, and I don't care what nobody say. She wouldn't have did it. And then I'm thinking to myself like, damn, if you gonna go that hard on us, then make sure we right. Like if she made sure my hair was done because she know black girl promised hair, and you made sure we right, then go ahead. If you gonna be that mother, be that. But don't just be yelling at no grown ass woman like about nothing, about me not crying. Because if you was mad, you would have been mad in other episodes. What this episode made you so upset that I didn't read the names right, or that I said don't cry? What made her so upset that she wanted to go off, that it just bubbled up in her so much? Like, I'm just so heated and I was just so rooting for you. Bitch, when? Never. And it is what it is. But don't with all that. I was rooting for you. When? Where about? Because I ain't never felt it, never seen it. You never came to me and said, oh, I think you can do this differently or anything. There was never no knowledge. So, girl, bye. There's never no.
Oh, did you ever receive an apology from her?
Hell no, I ain't received no apology. I told you, she pulled me with her and her mom. She came to the hotel and she hit me with that whole mentor thing. Tyra could have told me anything. I'm like, yes, like I'm messed up and you gonna let me come back, and I'm thinking it's gonna be a whole nother, energy, and it just wasn't. And that's okay. I'm glad it didn't work out that way.
What is your belief on the reason why you got eliminated? Do you think it was your photo? Do you think it was your performance in panel? Do you think it was your attitude? Do you think it was a combination of all? Or do you think it was a moment for ratings, shock value? How do you reconcile that moment on the reason why you got sent home?
I'll say everything that you said except for the attitude. The attitude, the only part of my attitude that they had a problem with is that you're not going to just tell me something. You're not going to just say that I acted this way or I did like something. I stand up for myself. So when you're like up here, a lot of people who are up there don't really like the people that's below them to really have a voice. And I'm going to say when I didn't do something. If I gook out, I'm going to say I gooked out. But if I didn't gook out, I'm not going to say I gooked out. And I don't think, I played my part well enough. And all the pictures are ugly. But listen. Makeup works wonders, so she need to check her production team, and it was everything mixed into everything. It wasn't for me to win that. It wasn't.
I got you. Everyone keeps talking about Boris Kodjoe being there. They keep putting in the chat, Boris Kodjoe, Boris Kodjoe, Boris Kodjoe. What do you remember about Boris?
He was cool. He was cool. I just didn't. He was like overly like, I'm this tall, sexy man, and I'm here. And we was falling for the shit, I ain't gonna lie. But it was just like, when it was time to do the whole, the back and forth thing, I'm like, bro, like, help me. Like, you standing up here like whisper a line or something like that. But it wasn't really that deep. We just had our little moment with that, and it wasn't that deep.
Evan Maxwell is asking, I want to know what Tiffany's grandma said or thought when she watched that moment.
Well, actually, my grandmother, I had to stop my grandmother from cussing her out numerous times. After I went on her show a couple times, I asked my grandmother not to cuss her out, but my grandmother sent her this strong letter, and I never got called back on Tyra show again.
What grandma put in the letter? I'm sending you a 4-page.
She probably sent a 4-page letter, but she never told me, because I'm like, Grandma, like, you done messed up the bag. Because I used to be like, oh no, Tyra, I need babysitter money. I need this money, even though it still wasn't that much, girl. I think we got like 1,000 or something like that. But she just messed up the bag. My grandma said, I can't hold this in. She finna get this. She finna get this. And she sent her a letter, an email or a letter or something. And hold on, I'm at work. Hold on 1 second.
You fine.
Somebody else is here. Tell them somebody else is here. Hold on 1 second. Miss Wade? Okay, she's coming.
Nationwide is on your side.
All right, I'm back. They gonna roll her through shit good.
We're almost done. I'm gonna let you go. We're almost done. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being patient and doing this with me. So, okay, now I got 2 questions. So after the show, Tyra gave you money?
What kind of money?
Maybe I misheard you, but you said something about like baby. You just said something about like a babysitter or something like that. You said $1,000. Was that $1,000 to go on her show?
To go on her show. She wanted me to fly out, and I already hate to fly. So I'm like, I need babysitter money to leave my kids. And that was I think the second or third time that I went. Because the first time I was excited. But then when I went on there, I realized that I was going to be, the bad guy. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm going to need a check. And back then, that was a check to me. So, yeah. It was for me to go on her show. It wasn't
on the Tyra Banks talk show.
Yes, that was it.
And after your grandmother sent Tyra an email or a letter, you never heard from Tyra again?
Never. No. Not that I would. What was I benefiting?
Okay. You talked about being sequestered. Sydney's 99 wants to know, is there anything left on the cutting room floor from your time on Top Model you wish had been shown?
What? Say that again?
Is there anything that was taped and not shown that you wish was shown?
Hell no, they showed everything. They showed me throwing up in a restaurant. They showed everything about me that they could show.
Mm-hmm.
They showed it. It was nothing that I wanted to see. It was nothing else.
This is Travis Cito asking, did people come up to you after the show, recognize you from that moment? Like, what was the impact of that back then? Now, you know, everybody knows this moment. It's been circulating the internet and TV for years, but like, what was the impact back then?
The impact was worse. It was like everywhere I went, like, and then not having no damn money. It's like, you know, you be everywhere and everybody, oh, you're supposed to win and you're supposed to this and that and the other. And it's like, shut your ass up, because you wasn't even there. And then they, like, some people even get upset with you because they was riding with Tyra, and then you just kind of put them in their little place, and it was so draining. It was, you could just bring her in. It was so draining at points, but people still to this day still recognize me, check on and all. It's just crazy. I guess it was just one of those moments.
This is from Nerdy and Proud 27. What was the psychological impact of your time on the show? Do you feel like it led to long-lasting internal trauma?
No. Like, we grown. Ain't nobody finna still be worried about what happened 15, 16 years ago. Like, what kind of trauma? She didn't beat us. She didn't make us sex slaves. We just had, it was just, we were thrown in situations. But Tyra cannot impact my life that much to the point where I feel like it's trauma. It was, I don't want to hear it. Like, I know when I used to hear it and I'm like, I wish I would have said more. I wish I would have cussed that ass out a little bit more. Oh my God, I just can't live because Tyra did this. It's like, first of all, I don't care what humans even think. So it's like, trauma. You got to be out your mind to still let something from 15 years ago give you. I mean, I got some trauma, but it ain't from that. From nobody taking no bad picture or nobody yelling at me. I done been yelled at my whole life. I done been knocked upside my head. You think I'm finna let Tyra from yelling at me give me trauma? No.
No, sis, you know, listen, you know, I'll be doing these things. I be having to be indifferent, you know, because I wasn't there and I ain't really schooled in all this. I just be asking questions, letting people respond. So, you know, I ain't trying to get canceled. I just be having to shut the fuck up. But it must be a Florida thing, because I'm just like, girl, if I was one of them girls, ain't no way no rich bitch who probably ain't even thinking about me right now is gonna have that much power and control over me. That woman's probably getting her coochie licked on some island and yacht, bathing in diamonds and drinking goat's milk out of champagne glasses. She is not worried about me. I'm gonna go live my life.
Why would you not? Like, that's weird. Like, that's really weird. I'm not finna sit up here and act like that was a moment in my life. You either learn from it, grow from it, or still be stuck in it. And that's weird to be still worried about stop. People be trying to find a reason to be mad and be trying to find a reason to be depressed and be like, oh, I'm going through the bitch. You going through because you ain't got no money, or you going through because you know, you going through with a nigga, a guy or something like that. But don't put that on Tyra. And don't put that on Tyra. Nah, goddamn.
Okay, here we go. Krista_Rilla wants to know, I wanted to know what modeling jobs did Tiffany get after being on the show? I heard she did some hair magazines, but can she elaborate on all the work she got? I thought she could have won, and I love her.
I didn't do nothing. Everything I do, I'm paying for. Okay? And I've been taking pictures lately, not because people be like, oh, you taking pictures on Instagram, you trying to be a model. I'm not trying to be shit. I'm just trying to show y'all that I'm 39 years old and I still look good. So take it and deal with it. I'm not trying to be nothing. I'm not saying what I don't want to do and what I will do. I'm just saying that this is my life. I got a couple of dollars. I'm gonna take pictures of it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be happy with who I am. But no, I didn't do anything. I think I did like a video or something like that, but that ain't no money. I ain't make no money. None. No money. None.
Zavy. I'm sorry, honey. What you saying?
I say I ain't make no money. I was just on the show.
Zavy is asking, what has been your fondest memory of being on the show?
I don't want to be negative. So let's just go to the next question. Yeah, I don't nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
I'm popular, none of that. Because I don't no, leave me alone. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Next.
Okay, so here's a good question. This is from Christopher Vilgas 33. And I may have to rephrase it once I finish it. He's saying, for me, how long was it when she filmed her interview for E! True Hollywood Story and TM when she was ready and told her truth to saying that Tyra yelling at her because she loved her was bull? So I think what they're trying to ask is what happened over time that made you want to finally say more and more about it? Because like you said in the beginning, you didn't want to say everything. You weren't being as transparent with everything that had went on with you during your time on the show. What made you over time become more and more open about sharing your truth?
Well, actually, I don't even give a shit about sharing my truth, honestly. Back then, I thought maybe one day she was gonna rescue me and be like, okay, come on, sis. You gonna, so I didn't want to say nothing stupid and mess up the bag. But being that I'm older now and I'm just living in my own truth, it was like I said, when you asked me for the interview, and it's like, okay, cool. And I'm not gonna lie. It's not even about me wanting to share it. I don't care. But if I'm going to share it, then I'm going to be honest, and I'm just gonna, that's just what it is. And I ain't trying to get nothing off Tyra or none of that. It's just what happened. And back then I thought maybe she was going to save the kid. So I'm not going to say nothing stupid. I'm not going to bite the hand that'll feed me, but the hand ain't feeding me. So rough, bitch.
Oh my God. Did they ask you to do All Stars?
No, because my grandma wrote that letter and I told the bitch, don't do that.
Oh, grandma. If they called you today, would you do it? If America's Next Top Model got a Netflix reboot and Tyra Banks is the judge, Oliver Twix is the creative director, Shea Coulee is the runway coach, and Eva the Diva's on the panel, and throw in some pretty white lady man in there, and they said we're doing an All Stars and we're bringing back all our iconic girls, would you do it? I know that's right.
Wait, I'm trying to talk, but I can't hear me.
Are you connected to the Wi-Fi? Because you are a little choppy. Uh-oh, Tyra, we bind you from doing harm to yourself, harm to others, and harm to our Wi-Fi. Tyra, we bind you. Hey guys, I'm not sure what happened. Let me text Tiff and let her know. Hey, I just restarted it. I'm not sure what happened. Thank everybody for watching. Let's see if I can get her back in here. Hey, y'all. Hey. I'm not sure what happened. Tyra, we bind you. Tyra, we bind you. Tyra, we bind you from doing harm to yourself, harm to others, and harm to our Wi-Fi. Tyra, we bind you for doing harm to yourself, harm to others, and harm to our Wi-Fi. Tyra, we bind you. We bind you. We bind you. Hail to the guardians of the watchtowers of the east, mother of love, sun, and earth. We invoke thee. Let me see if I can get her back in. She may be gone, y'all. Thank you guys. You guys are sweet. I don't know when this is going on YouTube, to be quite honest. I'm home for a funeral, so I'm gonna have to. Oh, it says she's unable to join. Okay, if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna call on the phone. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Let me see. Let me try one more time. My finger's so fat. There we go. Invite. And I got the biggest iPhone they made, but my finger's still me. Did you guys enjoy that? Did you guys enjoy that? The password to the safe is magnetic. Chadwick Coates. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. She said she can't go live. She got blocked. Yo, that is crazy.
I can't. They blocked me. They blocked me.
Why you got blocked?
I don't know. I can't go. I can't go live.
But you know what? It probably was. It was just probably a lot of activity.
Oh,
it was a lot.
It said I'm done. That's crazy.
I got her back, y'all. I got her back. We gonna close it out right now. So, Tiffany, I want to know, what's your reaction when you be seeing We Were Rooting for You on TV shows like Family Guy? They had a whole moment on RuPaul's Drag Race. We were rooting for you. What you be thinking when you be seeing all this? And like, girl, I made that.
You made it?
No, you. No, you.
I have to say, damn, bitch. No, I don't care. I'm not getting a check. I would be super excited if I was getting a check, but I ain't getting nothing. So it is what it is. I don't even want to lie and say I'm flattered or I think it's cute. Like, I honestly do not care. I just don't.
And so, ever since the show, what you been up to? What you been doing?
Well, I own adult daycare for special needs adults too. So yeah, that's my life now. We take them like on field trips. And
Congrats.
Learn studio for them. It's a lot, but I love what I do.
Congrats. And Tiffany, are you happy in life?
Am I happy? Yes, of course. Yes, I'm super happy, and I'm not gonna sit up here and make it. Bye, Darielle. I'm not gonna sit up here and make it like I was super happy when I got off the show and all those other things. This is a journey that I'm on. You know, a journey of healing from just life, not just from tired, just from a lot of things and learning myself. So yes, I'm super happy.
And just to clarify, were you asked back for All Stars?
No, I was not. No.
And you said you think it's because of grandma.
I know it's because my grandma sent that letter, and I told her don't send that letter, and she sent that letter. But everything works out the way it's supposed to. So, yeah.
And my last question I always ask everyone, if you were standing before Tyra Banks right now, like literally right now, what would you say to her?
Can I get a check? Cut it. Let me get something. I don't want to be on no more shows or maybe I would can we get a check? That's it. I don't care about all the rest of that stuff that we Hey Winston, give me a hug. Hey boo.
Aww.
It's not good. Don't you got on good? Boy, get your mind out. Yeah, if we can get a check, then let's link up. If not, then we can keep it how it is.
Tiff, is there anything else you want to say to the people before? First of all, you look good at work. First of all,
this is a lot I'm living because I don't even dress like this at work. I'm literally head scarf, pulled to the back. They know, long shirt. I can't be out here looking like a floozy.
No, you look good.
You know what I'm saying, for a second, because you got your little chest out and stuff. I'm trying to be like you.
I'm trying to push my titties up just in case. I'm just playing. Girl, I got a man at home. But listen, if there's anything that you can leave people with, because there's so much talk about Top Model now in like the last 2 to 3 years. So many articles, so many newspapers, YouTubers, interviewers, all this expose stuff. If there's anything you can leave anybody with, from Tiffany, who was a part of this iconic moment on the show, iconic moment in pop culture, she's still here in 2022, living, kicking, rocking, breathing, loving, living, all the great things. What would you leave with them? What would you say?
I don't even know, because I don't really even like humans, and I don't really like to give advice. So just do you. Do what's best for your life. I don't know nothing about nothing. Do you. Live your life, because one day you're going to be dead. That's it. I ain't got nothing else for the people.
And with that, Tiffany, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Again, I'm going to call you after this. Thank you so much. Say goodbye to the people. Y'all say bye to Tim.
Bye.
Bye, Tim. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, love. I'll talk to you soon. I'm waiting.
Yes. No, we going to talk.
Okay. He says, call me, Bye.
Yo, this is so chaotic. I'm going to have so much fun editing this together. I really am. Guys, we did it. We freaking did it. We did it. It got a little crunchy munchy on the end, but listen, I'm going to smile, tuck my tail, and I'm still going to step and look fierce doing it. And I just want to say thank y'all so much. Really, I really do think when I ended the live to restart it, it said over 2,000 people had watched. And I'm grateful. I'm just grateful. Thank you guys so much for the positive energy. Thank you guys so much for helping me out. It's you guys out there who sent me her Instagram, and I DM'd it and I got a response. So I'm just grateful. I'm so excited about the tea we got from Tiffany today. I'm so interested to see what this does. But all in all, it's amazing. It's amazing to still be able to spread love, have fun, laugh, joke, reminisce, talk about our favorite show, our favorite people, our favorite thing, America's Next Top Model. And I'm just glad I have you guys here with me. I appreciate you guys so much. As you know, this video will be uploaded to the Oliver Twix YouTube channel. That's Oliver TWIXT on YouTube, or you can watch this video and over 100 other chats about America's Next Top Model, where I talk to the contestants, judges, and even Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks called us about a year ago, child. My anniversary coming up. Go watch it. If you're a Top Model fan, trust me, it is a special, special, special treat. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Oh, and you guys always know I'm doing commercials. Y'all know I always put commercials in all my blogs. So if you want to get on this commercial, just DM me. I'm probably going to put this video up on Saturday. I am home for a funeral. Guys, pray for my family. Pray for us as we go through this time. But with that, listen, like Tiffany said, God is good, and we're going to live. And like Grandma said, I'm going to go read a book. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, be sure to parade and Kegel. Bye, y'all. Come home.